you doing, friends? Shane here with Modern Warrior Project, and I just want to show you a quick exercise that I came up with to overcome a shoulder issue. I had torn labrums, and I was really limited on chest workout that I could do, and so I came to this particular dumbbell exercise as a result of that. I call it the Centerline Dumbbell Raise. It's pretty simple in application, really, and all it is and I'll show you without a weight first so you can kind of see. I'm gonna grab a dumbbell, I'm gonna roll my shoulder back, which I always tend to set my shoulders before I do any kind of arm movement, just to isolate it and not be using my shoulder as much. I'm using the muscles I want. So I'm gonna roll back like this. I've got the dumbbell, and I'm gonna bring it forward and in towards my center line, and then up and pause and hold. As I do that and I go through that motion, I'll feel it out here first on the outer part of the chest. As I get up here in the top end of this hit, I'm gonna feel it real hard on the center. So it's really squeezing, developing that center pec and outer pec at the same time. And then I roll it down. I'll generally start with about 20 pounds and I'll work up to 45. It all depends on your strength, but it's a lighter exercise that you wanna add. And it's something I like to add it a couple sets to almost every chest workout. I really find it hits those edges of the muscle that aren't typically getting hit. Your muscle's going to develop still, but I'm hitting strength and strengthening up those areas of my lift, if you will, by doing that. Now, it probably seems very similar to you, to what you've seen like the cable, where you're using the cables to do this. And it is in your body movement where I find it different and it hits different for me is where that weight is at. You got to think when you're using a cable, my cables are down low, but when you're using a cable, whether it's on the ground or if it's out here, so if it's low, the weight is not actually below me, the weight is over here. So as I come over, I'm pulling in, then I'm pulling up, but I'm still having all this weight is pulling that way. So whereas with the dumbbell, there is no weight pulling laterally, it's all going directly down. So that weight is constantly pushing down with the gravity. So it's even though the movement is the same, I would say the hit and the actual what's going on in the body to lift that is different. So that's what I call the Centerline Dumbbell Raise. Try it out. Let me know what you think.